Let's get it. It's an absolutely wonderful day here in the Carolinas. Absolutely beautiful. I do hope everyone is well today. I did have a great thought I wanted to share. Well, let me say what I usually say. I do hope everyone is well and that you're able to get out and enjoy this day, just like I am. A great day that the Most High has given us for us to rejoice and be glad in. See, we can't take them ideas for granted. We have to make them statements because they are declarations over our lives. And see, the Most High has been teaching me about declarations and accountability about the words I speak. And that takes me right on into my thought for today, and it's called Plausible Deniability. Plausible deniability. And what plausible deniability is, it's usually a political term that's used. Well, let me go and give you the official meaning. The ability to deny something, especially on the basis of being officially uninformed. And it also means a condition in which a subject can safely and believably deny knowledge of any particular truth that may exist because the subject is deliberately made unaware of said truth so as to benefit or shield the subject from any responsibility associated through the knowledge of such truth. And like I said, we see and hear of this subject a lot in the world of politicians that denied that they was made aware of certain situations, and as so they can say, I didn't never hear that, I'm not responsible for that. But it's their job to know. It's their job to be informed. Just as well as it's our job and our responsibility to know. And I'm going to read over some scripts and then I'll come back with what my idea is surrounding this plausible deniability. And the first one is Matthew 7:21 through 23. Now everyone that said unto me, Master, Master, or Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Master, Master, have we not prophesied in your name? And in your name cast out devils? And in your name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you that work iniquity. And Revelation 16 and 15. Look, I will come as unexpectedly as a thief. Blessed are all who are watching for me, who keep their clothing ready, so they will not have to walk around naked and ashamed. And Ezekiel 20:34 through 38. And I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you out of the countries wherein you are scattered, with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out. And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face. And see, this is the wilderness, and this is the Most High pleading with you face to face. I had to slip that one in there. Like as I pled with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so will I plead with you, says the Most High Elohim. Now, I I just want to slide this in there. He said with our fathers in Egypt, and he was going to deliver us with a mighty hand that have been scattered to all the countries of the world. Now, how many other people have been scattered into all the countries of the world as slaves, just like we were in Egypt alone? Okay, we'll continue. And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. And I will purge out from among you the rebels, and them that transgress against me. I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel. And you shall know that I am the Most High Elohim. And Deuteronomy 28 and 68, a well-known verse right by now. And the Most High will bring you back in ships to Egypt, a journey that I promised that you should never make again. And there you shall offer yourselves for sale to your enemies as male and female slaves, but there will be no buyer. Now, a lot of people say that text don't mean literal ships, and our people going back into Mizraim, which one translation says, which means the house of bondage, which Egypt means the house of bondage. But this is basically telling you right in your face, from Ezekiel to Deuteronomy, these are both prophecies. And the Most High is basically telling us, his people, what he's going to do with us. And right there in the beginning of Deuteronomy, he gave us all the blessings that we would receive and walk in if we obeyed. And then he broke it down with the rest of Deuteronomy 28, what kind of curses we would fall under. And we're the only people in history who wear these curses. We're the bottom in every country we've been scattered to. And no matter how much you say you're the head and not the tail, you're still on the bottom until the Most High delivers us. He said no man will able to deliver you. Basically, that's what by you means here in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. But there will be no buyer. See, that basically means no one will be able to deliver you but the Most High. And yes, the curses are over now. We're coming out from under those curses, but it's still going to take the Most High to deliver us from all the lands he's scattered us, as this version says, the countries. But what it's going to take is obedience. Just like the Most High taught me, identity without intimacy still equals depart from me. This text we just read. You say, Lord, Lord, all you want, or Master, Master, all you want. We did this, that, and the other, but you did it in your name, not in my name. Just like the text says, what kind of fast does the Most High desire? It's not the fast, or it's not the gifts that we're trying to offer him. Just like this text here in Ezekiel, it goes on to say that the Most High don't want our gifts. He don't want anything else from us. He wants obedience. But see, we don't want to give him what he desires. Like the text says, if my people will call out my name, will humble themselves and pray and turn from their wicked ways. See, our people are the most hard-headed, stiff-necked people in existence and in history. That's why we automatically should know that we're that people. We are the most hard-headed, stiff-necked folks there is. see, that's why the Most High put this idea on my heart today, plausible deniability. See, there's no plausible deniability clauses coming in this season. And see, we can't even say on that day that Yahushua was just referring to when that day of judgment, when people would say, Lord, Lord, Master, Master. And then again, it is the same thing, but judgment starts now. Judgment has already started. That's why so many of our people are going away from here, because they're hard-headed, they're stiff-necked, they don't want to listen. They don't want to follow the rules. Just like I said on yesterday's recording, we don't want to follow orders daily. And see, that's what it takes. Listening to the Ruach HaKodesh every single day and doing exactly only what he tells us to do and say. But that's going to be my time. But as I was saying, we don't have no kind of plausible deniability clauses with our relationship with the Most High. Because like I said, every knee is going to bow and every tongue is going to confess that he is the Lord, he is the Master. So that means he's going to give you every opportunity to learn today. It's like the saying goes, you're going to learn today. But that's my time. As always, I love y'all. I pray that we all get it and stay up pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. It's an absolutely glorious day here in the Carolinas. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm so glad to see it as always. Plausible deniability. Are you going to try to use that clause with the Most High? I pray not. That's a hard word for today, or thought for today. That idea just came on my Ruach this morning. I mean, strong. I know what deniability means. I really know what the word means altogether, plausible deniability. But when the Most High is trying to shape a thought in our minds, sometimes we can go what we're thinking. Just like I wrote yesterday in my notes, the Most High's way is always perfect. Because he was giving me a direction on our thought for yesterday, and I was going in a totally different direction. But then he began to form that idea, not only in my heart and my mind, well, in my spirit first, and then in my heart and my mind. And I guess I should say first in my spirit, then in my mind, and then in my heart, because first he gave it to me in my spirit, then he gave me the mental understanding of it, and then he gave me the understanding that he felt from it, with his heart to my heart. And that's so important when we receive something from the Most High, that we get a good, clear understanding of what he means, what he's saying, where his heart is at. Let's get it. Now, I guess a good question today would be, what have you been trying to deny that you know the Most High has been speaking to you about? Oh boy, that's a thought for all of us to ponder and say lie, which means the same thing. See, I know a lot of mine deniability, or my denial has been crying aloud and sparing not. See, sometimes we get to caring for folks' feelings and forget about their soul. See, all of this changed for me when I heard Amore speak on how the Most High don't care about your feelings. He's trying to get you to a place, and regardless of how you feel about it, he's gonna get you there if he wants you there. Just like our people now. He said there was gonna be a remnant of his people. So it doesn't make a bit of difference what goes on in this world or this earth. He's gonna have what he say. And even if it's just a handful, like he told Moses, I'll scrap my whole original plan and I'll just go with you. I have you and your wife make me a nation. But Moses put the Most High in mind of his word and how the Most High would look to all the nations of the earth. And see, it's the same thing this round. How would the Most High look if he said this second round was gonna give him way more fame than the first round of removing us out of the land of our captors was gonna give him? How would he look in letting us perish in the land of our captivity? Oh boy, it's not gonna happen. See, he's gonna do what he says he's gonna do. That's what I've learned. It's us who be falling back, who be slipping up. Didn't want to blame everybody else but ourselves. But the Most High said it. He's gonna separate the rebels from the obedient. And that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take him doing it. Because just like I said, we be catching feelings from time to time, and the Most High can't use feelings. This vest is hot. It is working though. I am wet already. If that breeze won't blowing, I know it'll be well over 100 degrees right now. I know it's up in the 90s. And I'm nosy. Say 86, but that's hard to believe. High of 88. I believe it's already 90. But let's get it. the Most High has spoke to me earlier today about a certain thought. See, as I said before, I get a script of the day from this app I use. And from time to time, the Most High will speak to me about using that idea or using an idea from that script. So today was no different. What last over in the morning was no different. I looked it up. Oh, it's on my other phone. And the idea he gave me was don't get the big head. And the script was Romans 12:3. For by the grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment, in accordance with the faith that the Most High has distributed to each of you. And this is for just as each of us has one body with many members, and these members do not have the same function, so in Mashiach or Christ, we, though many, form one body or one major assembly, and each member belongs to all the others. We have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If your gift is prophesying, then prophesy in accordance with your faith. If it is serving, then serve. If it is teaching, then teach. If it is to encourage, then give encouragement. If it is giving, then give generously. If it is to lead, do it diligently. If it is to show mercy, do it cheerfully. And this says love in action. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil, cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor, serving the Most High. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and prayerful in prayer. And faithful in prayer, my fault. And he just ran that idea back across my head and was basically telling me that this is most of our problem. We got the big head. See, we get these jobs, these careers, and we want to forget about the Most High. We want to say, I got myself this position. I got myself where I'm at. I'm my own God. I did this for myself. And see, that's what the Most High says. Don't think too highly of yourself, because the Most High, he has a funny way of humbling us and getting us to submit to his will. Like I was just saying, he's going to get us where he wants us, whether we like it or not. See, what I'm learning, if he made us for a particular reason, he going to get the benefit of his time and energy. It might not turn out how we think it should, but he know what he created us for. And we will serve our purpose, willfully or unwillfully. And sad to say, most of us unwillingly. But I have decided to follow Yahushua. No turning back. No turning back.
When I hit the road, I'm moving yah speed, cause I know he cover me, protect me, that's all I need. Torah on my mind, yeah, that's that holy creed. Chosen out of Israel, yeah, we that holy seed. Road to Zion, Mashiach taking lead, manna from the heaven, yeah. Time to feast your bread on my plate. Yeah, I'm gon' eat, talking to the Father. Ain't worried about the world, ain't got no time to holler. Provide my needs, ain't chasing no dollar. If I hit a stumbling block, he grab me by my collar. Keep me on my feet, leaning on your hood. At my technique, I stay on the road. I pay that toll, give Yahuwah my soul. I refuse to fold, let the Ruach take hold. Make the kingdom be the goal. Kwam Yasharala, you gotta say it bold. When I read the scrolls, Psalms do the run of me. Knowing they ain't perfect, Yahuwah molding me. Killing an old man, we know how the flesh be. Walking by faith, he got my hand, ain't gotta see. Grab my backpack to the wilderness, I gotta flee. Nuclear holocaust coming, no, I don't wanna see. Surrounded by heathens, ain't no place I wanna be. For the affliction, now they gotta pay that fee. Mashiach return, we all gotta take the knee. The bruise come together, now we buzzing like a bumblebee. Sticking to the cold with my feet up on the road. That's a righteous path with a heavy toe. I stay on the road, I pay that toll. Give Yahuwah my soul. I refuse to fold, let the Ruach take hold. Make the kingdom be the goal. Kwam Yasharala, you gotta say it bold. Thankful to the Father, he done saved my soul. Stepping out on faith, you know I do it bold. Make it to the kingdom, yeah, that be the goal. Strong with the Torah, homie, I would never fall. Besora Yahusha, you know that be the code. And doing to the end, yeah, that be the mode. Keeping my faith, temptation I escape. Yahuwah make a way, all praises I'ma say. Glory to the Father, I can see another day. Palms up, knee bent, that's the way I pray. Slaying these demons, get these devils out my way. Righteous with the sword, tearing them apart. Commandments in my heart. I ain't trying to miss my blessing, I'm trying to stay true. Hands to the clouds, Yahuwah, I love you. I done changed my life to get right. Raise them high, cause I'm getting by. Blessings from above, I know why. Commandments on my heart, so I try. I ain't trying to miss my blessing, I'm trying to stay true. Hands to the clouds, Yahuwah, I love you. I done changed my life, I'm a changed man. Repented of my sins, here I stand. Flowing for the kingdom, here I am. Trying to walk a path of righteousness, yes I can. Yahuwah woke me up, so that's the plan. I'm focused on the truth, you understand? Doing it on my own, I always fail. Praying to the Father, I prevail. Walking in the flesh, that ship and sail. Trying to move in the spirit, it ain't hard to tell. Blessings from above, I know it's love. Put favor in my life since I got it right. Rebuke Hasatan, I don't think twice. Resting on the Sabbath, it's so nice. I lost a lot of people cause I changed my life. I don't care though, please the Father, that's the way. I ain't trying to miss my blessing, I'm trying to stay true. Hands to the clouds, Yahuwah, I love you. I done changed my life to get right. Raise them high, cause I'm getting by. Blessings from above, I know why. Commandments on my heart, so I try. I ain't trying to miss my blessing, I'm trying to stay true. Hands to the clouds, Yahuwah, I love you. When you step up in the truth, your world changed. Now you working for the Father, you done switch lanes. Faith in Yahushua, watch remove the pain. These scripts, umbrella for a day of rain. Stop celebrating holidays, they say I'm insane. I try to teach them feast days, they complain. When I'm moving in the spirit, the evil, I can feel it. So I rebuke it, I don't even go near. You gotta know when, you gotta know why. Leaning on Yahuwah, that's how you get by. visions of my people, sometimes I wanna cry. We so stiff-necked, you know it ain't a lie. Ain't no unity in my community, no love for each other, and it's plain to see. Return to the covenant, this ain't gotta be. Release that pain, then you get the change. I ain't trying to miss my blessing, I'm trying to stay true. Stay true. Hands to the clouds, yo, who I love you. I done changed my life to get right. Raise them high, cause I'm getting by. Blessings from above, I know why. Commandments on my heart, so I try. I ain't trying to miss my blessing, I'm trying to stay true. Hands to the clouds, yo, who I love you.